Hi everyone, this is Learning with Linda, and today I bring you stimulus check updates for both the months of November and December. Now guys, there's 5 states that have been approved to send additional benefits, and this can look in any form such as tax rebates like child tax credit. We have states sending additional P-EBT benefits. There's also even like energy assistance programs available. And so again, these states are going to be paying out in either November or December. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't apply to all 50 states. This applies specifically to 5 states, and that includes Arizona. So what's going on with Arizona is they're going to be sending up to $750 checks in the month of November for those that qualify for the family's tax rebate. Then we have Alabama with up to $300 in tax refunds for eligible families starting December 1st. And then also Pennsylvania for those who wish to apply for the low energy home energy assistance program. If you apply for that one, you can qualify for anywhere between $300 to $1,000 grants to low income families. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video to ensure that you receive this information. Now, before we get started, if you're interested in the latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, P-EBT, and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now let's get right to it. So as I mentioned previously with Arizona, here's what's going on. Eligible Arizona residents can receive up to $750 in tax rebates. Now, the state is pretty much calling this the family's tax rebate, right? So this is pretty much how it was approved. On October 31st, your Governor Katie Hobbs announced the Arizona family's tax rebate. The Arizona Department of Revenue and Hobbs launched a site that pretty much allows Arizona residents to check their eligibility and status to receive up to $750 in tax rebates. Now, for eligible taxpayers, here's pretty much the eligibility criteria. Now, the rebate is of $250 per dependent under the age of 17, but if you have someone over the age of 17 as a dependent, they can also qualify for $100 as claimed on the 2021 tax returns. Now, a taxpayer cannot claim more than 3 dependents regardless of age. Okay, so this is something very important for you to keep in mind. The maximum amount of a taxpayer's rebate is of $750. Now, these tax rebates will pretty much be issued by direct deposit for taxpayers who, of course, provided direct deposit information when they filed their returns in 2021 or even 2022, right? Now, if the Arizona Department of Revenue does not have a taxpayer's direct deposit information, then here's what's going to happen. A paper check will be mailed to the taxpayer's last known address. So make sure you guys double check the address on your tax returns, right? So you make sure you know exactly where it's going to be going for those that are eligible. Now, direct deposit rebates are scheduled to be deposited in the month of November. However, as far as I know, no specific date has been announced as of yet. And continuing on with the eligibility criteria, you must have filed an Arizona full-year resident personal income tax return for tax year 2021. You must have also claimed at least 1 dependent tax credit on your tax year 2021 return, whether you filed as single, married filing separate, or head of household return, or as the primary or first listed taxpayer even. You must have also had at least $1 in Arizona personal income tax liability in tax year 2021, 2020, or even tax year 2019. So again, if you go here on this website, which is the Arizona Department of Revenue website, always make sure, guys, you are on the .gov website. That's how you know it's a governmental website. This is exactly where I pulled all the information from. And it says here pretty much everything that I already provided with you, including like the criteria. And then also here gives you the option to check the latest news updates or even to check the status of your family rebate. So if you go ahead and click on that, again, double check. It's a .gov website. There's too many scams going on. You always want to be double checking any of the websites you visit actually. So it says here you can use this page to check your rebate status. You have a video here from the governor, and then you have to pretty much put in your information from 2021, and then it's going to give you access to see the status of your family's tax rebate. And here's what's going on with Virginia. Now, your governor, Glenn Youngkin, recently announced that eligible taxpayers will begin to receive anywhere between $200 to $400 in tax rebates. So guys, here I'm going to provide you with all the latest information. More than $900 million in rebates will go out to Virginia taxpayers in the coming weeks. This is something that was said by state officials. Now, of course, we want to know who qualifies for the 2023 Virginia tax rebates, right? Now, if you owed and paid taxes in 2022, there's a good chance you could be receiving a rebate. The rebates are based on a person's tax liability. This is according, again, to the VI Department of Taxation. Individual filers will receive up to $200, and then married couples who file jointly will receive up to $400. Most rebates are expected to be issued by early November, and the Taxation Department and Youngkin said. Now, the state is issuing the rebates in the order that taxpayers pretty much filed their returns, right? So they're going to be going in order. If you're eligible and you filed your taxes before July 1st, we are required to issue your rebate by November 30th. So it seems like that's pretty much the deadline when they need to be issuing out these, again, only for those that filed their taxes before July 1st. And of course, we want to know exactly how you're going to be receiving these tax rebates, right? So here's pretty much what's going to happen. Now, if you received a tax refund by direct deposit this year, then there's a good chance you're going to be receiving your rebate by direct deposit in the same bank account. Now, the description is going to read as follows. It's going to pretty much say VA Department of Taxation VAT TX rebate. So double check on your statements for those that get direct deposit. Right now, all other eligible taxpayers will receive their rebates by paper check in the mail. You want to look out for an envelope that is labeled as follows. It says Commonwealth of Virginia Department of Taxation. So again, I want to show you exactly where I'm pulling my information from. So here I am on this website for the governor of Virginia. It says here Glenn Youngkin. It's a .gov website. Again, it's a governmental website. And so this one is pretty much a press release. It's dated October 24th of 2023. And it says here that Governor Glenn Youngkin announces eligible taxpayers will begin to receive their tax rebates. Now, as I mentioned previously, eligible taxpayers can receive one-time tax rebates of up to $200 if they filed individually and up to $400 if they filed jointly. And here's what's coming in the month of December for those specifically in the state of Alabama. Now, it could be anywhere between $200 to $400 in tax rebates, as it seems like these are going to be sent as early as December 1st, guys. So your Governor Kay Ivey on Wednesday reminded Alabama taxpayers that the one-time tax rebates included in her 2023 budget will be on the way beginning December 1st. Now, again, to qualify for the rebates, taxpayers must have filed a 2021 individual income tax return, which Alabama Department of Revenue received on or before October 17th of 2022. Now, the amount of each rebate is based on the qualified taxpayer's filing status. It's going to be $150 for those filing single, head of family, and married filing separate. $300 for those married filing jointly. Now, if you didn't list a bank account on your tax year 2021 return, Alabama will be mailing your tax rebate as a paper check. So here is the official announcement from the Governor Ivey, where she is reminding Alabama that taxpayers' rebates soon are on the way. As you can see, this is pretty much a press release that I pulled from their governmental website. It's dated November 1st of 2023. And then down here it says the one-time tax rebates included obviously in the budget for 2023 will be on the way again beginning December 1st. Now, in case you missed it in one of my previous videos, I did talk about this update for P-EBT benefits for 2023 when it comes to the state of Kentucky. Now, if you guys remember, Kentucky actually mentioned that according to their USDA website, they were going to be sending their benefits in mid-August, right? But then later on, they changed the date to the end of October. And then they were saying no later than November 1st, people would have received their summer P-EBT benefits. Again, we're talking about the state of Kentucky. And even here on this email that I found, someone contacted, I guess, the P-EBT department. And then they were saying, again, that they would be sending the benefits no later than November 1st. But it seems like that, no one has pretty much received the benefits as of just yet. So based on the research that I've done, I have a feeling they're going to be sending these benefits pretty much around mid-November. And it seems like someone contacted like the P-EBT department again. And they were saying, like you can see on the message here, it says, I have contacted the P-EBT department who advised they are due to be issued the week of November 13th. So it seems like that's the second date they are providing. Highly recommend for you to keep checking your cards, keep checking your mail, and look out for these benefits. Now, when it comes to Kentucky's P-EBT plan for children in schools, again, we're talking about the school year 2022 through 2023. This one was approved on July 28th. The program provides pretty much a reimbursement families can use to replace meals they missed as a result of missing school, whether it was in person, virtual, or homeschool activities for COVID-19 related reasons. Now, the school year 2022 through 2023 student P-EBT reimbursement covers all months between September 1st of 2022 and May 11th of 2023. Now, for in-person students, the issuance is equivalent to the number of eligible days multiplied by $8.18, which we all know is a daily rate total for September of 2022 through May 11th of 2023. Again, all students that are approved for P-EBT will receive their reimbursement by no later than December 1st of 2023. Moving on to Pennsylvania, and here's what's pretty much going on in the state. Applications, guys, are now open to apply for the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, where they're going to be giving out grants anywhere between $300 to $1,000. State officials have announced the start of the annual Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, otherwise known as LIHAP. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program helps families living on low incomes pay their heating bills in the form of a cash grant. Households in immediate danger of being without heat can also qualify for crisis grants. The cash grant is a one-time payment sent directly to the utility company/fuel provider to be credited on your bill. So again, these are not going to be sent directly to you. They're going to be sent to the utility company, and then you're going to see it on there as a credit. Now, these grants range from anywhere between $300 to $1,000, and it's going to be based pretty much on household size, your income, and then also fuel type. Now, remember, guys, this is a grant and does not have to be repaid. Now, when it comes to these grants, there is an income limit for this program. So the income limit for the program is $21,870 for an individual. Then for a family of four, for example, it'll be $45,000 or 150% of the federal poverty level. Now, again, the application period runs from now through April 5th of next year, but I highly recommend for you to apply as soon as possible. Those who qualify can apply online or even by phone. So again, your governor has pretty much announced the start of the 2023 through 2024 Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program season. And so here I am on the direct website, governmental website, I should say, for the state of Pennsylvania. This is the Pennsylvania Press Room. And then also I wanted to show you exactly where you can even apply. So here I am on the Department of Human Services. If you just go ahead and Google LIHEAP, and make sure you click on the .gov website, and it should take you to a website that looks similar to this, Heating Assistance / Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program. And it says here the season is pretty much now open. As I mentioned previously, they're now accepting applications. The grants, once again, range anywhere between $300 to $1,000. It even gives you information as to how to apply. Again, there's two ways you can apply, online or by paper. And so as you can see here, the applications are both available in English and Spanish as well. And that is all the updates that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. See you guys next time.